Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aikal Afiq bin Muhammad Majidi from class TBA 1325D. Before we begin preparing our group report on Al Ihsan Sport Dumun branch, the first step we took was to appoint a group leader. We understood that having clear leadership was essential to manage meetings, schedules, organize tasks, and ensure smooth communication throughout the project. We decided to use the voting method through our WhatsApp group. However, before voting, we had a group discussion to agree on a few important criteria from selection a leader. This included, for the first one, experience in handling previous group assignment. Second, confidence in making decision and leading discussion. And for the last one is responsibility and commitment to monitor the group progress. Several members were nominated and we conducted a simple poll. As a result, Amir received the highest number of votes and was officially chosen as the group leader. Amin was selected because he had experience leading previous projects and from the very beginning he demonstrated the qualities of a well-organized leader who was focused on the Al Ihsan topic. In fact, Amin was the first to propose a meeting schedule and emphasize the importance of meeting of our deadline. At this point, we will show a screenshot of our WhatsApp voting poll as evidence of the selection. After his appointment, Amin immediately arranged the task distribution, organized the interview sessions with staff from Al Ihsan Dugun, and ensured that each member submitted their section of the report on time. In conclusion, the leader selection process was conducted fairly and professionally. It reflects a basic practice in human resources management, such as internal selection and leadership assignment. Most importantly, it helped our group stay on track and complete the project.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Razmin bin Muhammad Noor, and right now I'm going to explain about task dissemination in our group. We divided tasks based on each person's strengths and interests. I, Azmin, took the lead as group leader to manage meetings and deadlines. Zuhusni handles the introduction and conclusion because he is good at writing. Afiq, who has experience with design, created the infographics. Hakim was in charge of contacting the select company, setting up the interview. Adib helped prepare interview questions and gather data, while Badri focused on editing and finalizing the reports to ensure it was error-free. Thank you.
I chose Al Ihsan for my assignment because it's one of the most successful sport retail company in Malaysia. The branch I focus on is located in Dumun, which is very convenient for me because it's near my campus. I often visit the store, so I'm quite familiar with it. That's also one of the reasons why I became more interested to find out more deeply about how the company operates. Through my research, I want to find out what internal problems the branch might be facing in terms of management, operations, and staff performance. Even though the company is successful overall, I discovered that the Dumun branch has its own challenges. By focusing on the specific branch, I was able to take a closer look at the real everyday problems that can affect customer service and team performance, even in a well-known brand. Focusing on the Dumun branch also allowed me to narrow down my analysis to something more specific and realistic. Instead of looking at the entire Al Ihsan organization, every branch has different strengths and weaknesses, and by choosing one I'm familiar with, I was able to gather better insight and give more relevant suggestions in my report.
Assalamualaikum, I am Muhammad Zusni from TBA 1325D, the one who was in charge of interviewing the HR representative from Al Ihsan. Today, I'll be sharing a short analysis and recommendation based on our discussion focusing on 5 key HR functions. Okay, so the first one, requirement and selection. Al Ihsan currently use job search and walk-in interview to attract talents targeting candidates with SPM qualification, good communication skills and flexible availability. While this worked for entry-level roles, it lacked long-term planning I will recommend using a competency-based requirement model, launching an employee referral program, and improving the employee value proportion to retain high potential staff. The second one is training and development. New hires are trained directly by senior staff at the outlet, usually for 1 to 2 weeks. Although cost efficiency, this can lead to inconsistent training quality, so I suggest creating standardized training modules using blended learning like e-learning and coaching, and assigning official mentors for better onboarding. The third one is performance and appraisal. Currently, monthly evaluations are based mostly on sales KPIs, overlooking soft skill and team contribution. My recommendation is to use a balanced scorecard method, incorporate 360-degree feedback, and schedule regular one-on-one feedback sessions to support growth. The fourth one is compensation and benefits. Employees receive basic pay, commission, leave, and staff discount. However, there's no health insurance or year-end bonus. I suggest adopting a total rewards model, adding health coverage and performance bonus, and introducing a year-end incentive to retain talent. The fifth one is industrial and employment. The company currently gives warnings and may terminate staff after 3 KPIs failures, which feel too punitive. A better approach would be implement to performance improvement plan, offer HR counseling, and organize team building activity to rebuild morale. So, with this recommendation, I believe Alisan can build a more supportive, consistent, and future-ready workforce. Thank you. That's all from me.
Alright, now we go to the report preparation. Number 1 is company selection. We chose Alisan Dungun because it is a local retail company with clear human resource practice and was accessible for our study. Number 2 is interview session. We interview a staff member from the Dungun branch using prepared human resource related question, recruitment, training, and reward. Number 3, data analysis. We analyze the interview data using human resource management concept to connect real world practice with classroom theories. Number 4 is report writing. The report was divided into sections like introduction, background, analysis, reflection, and recommended, with each member responsible for a part. Number 5, review and editing. We review the full report as a team to ensure accuracy, clarity, and consistency. And last one, infographic flow chart. We design a visual flow chart with real picture showing the process for the first meeting to final submission. Alright, now we go to the teamwork. Firstly, group leader selection. We select our group leader down a voting process based on leadership skill, commitment, and past experience. The leader played a key role in organizing our meeting, reminding use of deadlines, and ensuring the progress of the group. Number 2, task distribution. Tasks were divided based on each member's strength and interest. For example, those good in writing worked on the report sections, while those confident in speaking handled the interview with Alisan Dungun staff. Number 3 is communication and collaborate. We use WhatsApp and Google Meet for discussion, sharing ideas, confirming information, and making group decisions. Everyone was encouraged to contribute and support each other throughout the process. And last one is challenge and solution. Some of the challenges we face include scheduling conflict, delayed task submissions, and time constraints. We overcome this by being flexible, helping one another, and adjusting our.
During the process of completing this group assignment, I faced several challenges. One of the main issues was the difficulty in scheduling discussion time because all group members had different timetables. There were also communication problems at the beginning, which led to a misunderstanding about task distribution. Additionally, some group members were late in completing their parts of the assignment, and unclear task decision causes overlapping work. I also experienced technical issues such as slow internet during online discussion. To overcome these challenges, we implemented several effective solutions. We created a WhatsApp group, improved daily communication, and used Google Calendar to schedule discussion time that suit everyone. We also redistributed the tasks clearly so that each member understood their responsibilities. We set deadlines for each section of the assignment to ensure timely completion. And additionally, we use Google Drive to share files and edit the assignment together in real time.